everybody! This week we're going to talk about the Easter story, which you're all probably pretty familiar with. And then we're going to make a lantern that's going to help us remember that Jesus is the light of the world. Let's go ahead and listen to the story. Very early on Sunday morning, 3 days after Jesus died on the cross, two of his friends, both called Mary, went to the tomb. They took special perfumes and spices to wash Jesus with. They were feeling sad because they loved Jesus so much. They had seen where Jesus had been put in the tomb, like a cave, and they knew exactly where it was. But how could they move the big, heavy stone the soldiers had put in front of the door? They got a surprise when they got there. The stone had been rolled away, and all the soldiers had gone. They went inside and saw an angel. But where was Jesus? "Don't be frightened," said the angel. "Jesus isn't here. He is alive. Go and tell everyone the wonderful news." The happy women ran off to share the good news that Jesus is alive. When they left the tomb, they went and told Peter and John what they had seen. Peter and John had to see for themselves. They both ran to the tomb. They saw the empty clothes, but it was true. Jesus was gone. They went back, puzzled over what had happened. Mary stayed at the tomb crying. Two angels asked her, "Why are you crying?" "They have taken Jesus away," she said. "I don't know where they have put him." Then she heard another voice. "Mary, why are you crying?" Mary thought it was the gardener. "Where have you taken Jesus?" she asked. "Mary," the person replied. That sounded just like Jesus calling her. She dried her eyes and looked up. It really was Jesus. He was alive. Mary was so happy. Jesus was dead, but now he was alive. Jesus told her to go and find his friends and tell them the good news. Mary ran to Jesus' friends. "I have seen Jesus. He is alive," she told them all. "It is Easter time, and we remember this story, and that Jesus is alive." So that's the Easter story. Why was everybody so excited that Jesus rose? Because he was the Son of God? Why else? Because he saves us from our sins? Another way we can put that is Jesus is the light of the world, and that comes from the Bible, and it shows us how Jesus should be the light of our lives. Jesus should be at the center of our lives, and we should love him, but he should also guide us. Jesus taught us the right thing to do in so many situations. He taught us to be kind to our neighbor, to love one another. And if we follow Jesus and follow his light, we make our lives, but also the lives of others, a better place. And that's really important for us to try to remember, to let Jesus be the light of our lives. So we're going to make our lantern to help us remember this. For this craft, all you need is some colored paper. It can be whatever color you want, a marker, some tape, and a pair of scissors. So the first thing you need to do, you need to fold your piece of paper in half long ways, or hot dog style. Now I'm going to crease it. I'm going to crease it really hard to make a nice strong fold. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut on the fold, but I'm not going to cut all the way up, just like this. And we're going to keep going until you've made a bunch of cuts up your paper. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and write my Bible verse on my lantern before I fold it. My Bible verse is, Jesus is the light of the world. And that is John 8:12. Once I've done that, I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to roll it. I'm going to be careful to make sure I don't cover up any of my writing. And then I'm going to tape the top together. And then I'm going to tape the bottom together. So I'm almost done with my lantern. One thing I think my lantern needs is a handle. So I'm going to take my other piece of paper, and I'm going to cut a whole strip all the way off of my paper. And then I'm going to take my tape. I'm going to put some tape on the inside of my lantern so it doesn't cover up any of my writing. So I'm going to tape this down, and then I'm going to tape it down on the other side too. So now my lantern has a handle. So if I wanted to put a votive or something in my lantern, I could to make it light up. So the other thing you need to do is kind of press your lantern pieces out and try to just get it to pop out a little bit. That's a little bit better. And then it can show how Jesus is the light of the world. So I hope you had fun making your lantern this week. This week, I really want you to try to do something nice for someone else that maybe they're not expecting it, whether it be for your mom or your dad or your grandparents or one of your friends. Just do something nice that they're not expecting. And that really helps us to show Jesus and show Jesus' love to other people. So I'd really like you to try to do that this week. So have a good week, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!